Several new developments tonight in the deadly holiday parade shooting near Chicago.
Tonight, prosecutors charge the accused gunman with 7 counts of first-degree murder, and more charges are expected.
Also new tonight, Vice President Harris making a last-minute trip to the shooting scene and meeting with first responders.
This follows a day of several other developments, including details on how the attack was pre-planned.
We also saw the dramatic disguise he wore, dressed as a woman, to get away.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger now with the new details.
A day after more than 70 rounds carpeted a celebration of American freedom. A day after Highland Park, Illinois became just the latest in an endless list of cities and towns forever marked by needless carnage.
7 counts of first-degree murder.
There was tonight applause for the arrest of the suspected shooter, but also a growing chorus of outrage that despite plenty of so-called red flags, he was allowed to purchase his arsenal legally in Illinois.
What I know firsthand at this time is that 2 of the weapons were obtained within the region here. Those were 2 of the rifles. The rifle used in the attack was purchased by him.
This despite his history of threatening to kill himself and others. In September 2019, a family member reported he said he'd kill everyone. Cops confiscated more than a dozen knives, a dagger, and a sword, and Highland Park police notified the Illinois State Police, which is in charge of licensing people to buy firearms. Except...
So he didn't have a pending application, so there was nothing to review at that time when we got that notification. We didn't know, and a few months later, something else would happen.
A few months later, he applied for his firearms license, and he got it. Tonight, Vice President Harris visited with the mayor and police chief of Highland Park, just weeks after the president signed bipartisan gun safety legislation, which, among other things, incentivizes states to implement red flag laws. Thing is, Illinois has such a law, and it didn't seem to work.
An assault weapon is designed to kill a lot of human beings quickly. There is no reason that we have weapons of war on the streets of America.
As she called for a federal ban on assault weapons, the country was learning more about the 7 people who died yesterday. Among them, Stephen Strauss, who at 88 was still taking the train every day to his job as a financial advisor. And husband and wife Irina and Kevin McCarthy. Their 2-year-old son survived the massacre, but was forever robbed of his parents.